attacks my pawn, so I'll guard it. And he's playing the Italian game. We're going to be playing the two knights defense. And then he's going for the fried liver attack. Guys, to punish this fried liver attack, just play bishop c5. This is called the Traxler-counter attack. And bishop takes f7 is actually the move that refutes the Traxler-counter attack. But let's just play the move king e7. Now, after he pulls the bishop back to b3, the move knight to f7 becomes an actual threat. So we have to play rook to f8. But our rook is now threatening this pawn on f2, which is why he castled the king. And now I'm going to play the move pawn to d6. So you're probably saying my king is weak, but there's no way for him to attack my queen. And because he was moving the knight more than once in the opening, I'm now able to start my attack. First, I'm going to hit him with pawn to h6, forcing him to move the knight yet again. And then once he pulls the knight back, bishop to g4 is practically winning because this pin on the knight is what's going to cause him to lose. Now, obviously, once we're pinning the opponent's knight, we're going to apply pressure to the knight. And by the way, you could learn about the Traxler-counter attack on chessreps.com. They always play pawn h3, but the pawn on g2 is overworked. Once I take on f3 with check, the pawn on g2 has to take. We take the pawn on h3. The rook is now under attack. Okay, he decided to sacrifice the rook by moving the king to h2. I mean, let's just take the rook. And then once he moves the queen, I'll play queen to e8. My aim is to transfer my queen to the queen side. He plays queen to h3. Now, queen to e6 looks like it's a threat, but it doesn't do anything. The pawn on f2 is hanging, and we're just going to take the free pawn. That check also didn't do anything. Let's just take the knight. He took with the bishop. And again, if he checks, we go back. Actually, let's just play the move queen to g6 so that way we have nothing to worry about. And we are threatening a checkmate. He develops the bishop, prevents the mate. Now my goal is to target this weak f3 pawn. So first I'm going to play rook to f6. The plan is to double up on the f file. The rook attacks my bishop. Okay, fine. I have to move. Let's just pull it back. He puts his rook on g1, which means it's just checkmate. Learn the Traxler counter attack on chessreps.com.